Everyone, back in the garage with Jamie, the last day before I leave, and I am helping him replace a valve cover on the car. So we've already taken out all the bolts. Um, yeah. Now the reason why we're changing it is because this one is leaking oil. It shouldn't look like this, but all this black stuff right here is from the engine. It's the oil coming out. And so our goal is to replace it, and hopefully it'll help the engine run better and stop the leaks.
Get me in this thing. Just so people can see. IT guy by day. Fisherman, hunter, everything else in another time. But this is just one of the things I try to tell you. You gotta raise them and graze them. Now this is not my vehicle. I just help a lot of friends and things like that. But this is my second time doing this job because I just did this job to my brother's car.
Talking about me.
Yeah. But yeah, you know what I mean? Sometimes you wait till it get bad. Now you got this car burning oil. It's leaking oil all over the engine. Thankfully no oil is on the ground, but you just have a lot of oil and everything around the engine. Your what it is, your gasket has probably failed. Things like that. So we're going to replace the gasket and or the whole cover. We might just replace the whole cover. I have both parts just in case, but we're going to see how everything looks first. And if we have to, then we'll go. But otherwise, I might just keep it. I'll replace this whole cover, but this one is a metal cover. The problem with his cover, that was a plastic cover, and where the spark plug coils connected up to the cover, they were broken, so they would not lock down. So doesn't like anything has been stripped out of these, so look like we can go ahead and reuse this cover as is, just replace the gasket. So we got one of my pry bars, so I can test that out and see how much. I think we got all of the stuff, so you know we're gonna try to go ahead and lift this thing off without tearing up anything under here. You don't just want to brute force things. Want to make sure. I see a bolt back here that's still on it, so JB, you left one. I'll wrench it off.
Well, you were over there at the time, not me. All right, where is it? Right there.
Yep. Wrong way. Look at you. Look at you. See, that's how people tear up stuff. They ain't checking nothing. We got one more. You left another one, Bo.
Okay, that one counts. That
was
one's on me.
yours.
That one's on me. That one's on me. Here, I can't see it. That one's on me. That one is on me.
Might have to use a new cover. I'm doggone warp this one.
Is there another one?
It's varnished all up in here. So I'm gonna show you all what it looks like when you got oil and everything is varnished. And what that means, they didn't get oil changes done on time. Now I'm trying to miss that 12-volt battery. So what I'm gonna do. This is one of my little covers for when I'm doing stuff. We already knocked the alarm off. The biggest issue is these old plugs in the way for coils. I'll clean this thing off too. There's your timing chain right here. These are your camshafts. You see right here, all this orange, that's old burnt oil, is varnished on here. So that just lets you know that it's been running hot and it's been running old. Justin's car, thankfully, I didn't see any of this in there. It's very clean. But this one has been burning a lot of oil and things like that. So what I told them to do was top the oil off and everything. So we're gonna clean this up a little bit, make sure all the seals are good. Now right here, where this timing chain is, you always have to put some more gasket seal on there, right there. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna clean these little pieces off, and then we're gonna put some more sealant glue. You only got like 15 minutes or so to put that stuff back on there. But we're gonna use some acetone to wipe all the places down and clean it up, and you know. No. Let's go right here.
There you go.
Since we got the cover off, we can replace the spark plugs right here.
Now, on every car, you don't have to take the valve cover to respect
You
the
just take the
spark
coils
plugs
off.
out.
You
Yeah.
got 4 boards, so you can take the bolts off, but you know. Only
So, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes of 4-cylinder, right?
yeah.
All right.
One thing I need to do with this though is I need to test the gap. I just want to do one right here just to show people with the cover off. Now you don't really want to do it like this either, because dirt can get up in here.
Yeah.
But, so we don't want to just leave it off too long. Here's the plug. Look at that. Looks a little bit foul. It's a pretty big gap on there. Pretty big gap. So I gotta grab my gapping tool and gap one of these new ones in here. I haven't found one of my gappers. I have so many of these things. You just need to keep them everywhere. So what you want to do is, what we're going to do, instead of gapping this one, let's get some light. We're going to try to figure out what this one is. It's right at 44. Right at 44. So we're going to make this one 44. So on video, just so we know, that's right at 44 without any extra pressure. So the new ones are going to be 44. We're going to keep that old one for reference, because I'm going to put the new cover on, and then we're going to
do the spark plugs.
we're
Yeah.
going to do the spark plugs after that. Let's clean this puppy up. I got to find some. It's just baked on there. Everything's varnished on top. This is rubber, but it's pretty much like,
So here's the gasket that was taken out. You can't tell, but it's brittle all around. There's some cracks in it. Just any sealant that whenever you connect two parts of something, you normally put like a spacer or a piece of sealant that stops liquids from coming by from the engine cover. You know, it's two pieces of metal, and this plastic what allows or prevents liquids from coming through. Well, when it fails, then liquids are able to shoot everywhere, and of course you lose an oil. What does the engine need? It needs oil. You don't want to lose all of it, so it has to be replaced. The engine cover itself is actually in really good shape, but this part right here, this piece of rubber, plastic, whatever, is what causing all the oil leaks. And thus my brother is going to put a new one on, and yeah.
all right, we took a fishing break. And I took Justin to the airport, but I got the cover back on here. We're about to torque it all down. Very thankful for my brother's help. But we're about to go ahead and torque this thing down. We had to go get a new filter. I mean, a new gasket. The one I had didn't fit. So, anywho, we're about to go ahead and get this thing down and get it mated real quick.